At enterprise support, the software giant renowned for its customer service, or so they claimed, there was an unspoken motto. Why solve a problem today when you can avoid it until tomorrow? The company's 24/7 support line was a beacon of hope for desperate customers, but behind the scenes, it was a different story altogether. Take, for example, the legendary 30-minute callback rule. It was a rule etched in stone, literally, as it was plastered on every wall in the support center. Reps were instructed to call back within 30 minutes if they missed a call. Of course, there was a catch. If the customer didn't pick up within the first 3 rings, the representative would swiftly move on to the next call, adding a note to the ticket: attempted contact, no response. And just like that, the problem was punted into the void, leaving the customer to wonder if they had dreamt the entire thing. Then there was the infamous right info on the ticket. Theoretically, this policy was designed to ensure that the next representative who picked up the case wouldn't have to ask the same questions. In reality, it meant copying and pasting the same vague comment on every ticket. Customer reports an issue. Advised standard troubleshooting steps. No details, no specifics, just enough to cover their tracks. Less than each customer interaction was a game of ping pong, with the customer as the ball, bounced from representative to rep, each asking the same basic questions. Can you describe the problem? They'd ask, as if the customer hadn't already described it in excruciating detail to the last 3 reps. It was like a twisted initiation ritual, designed to test the endurance of both the customer and the representative. And then came the escalations. Oh, the escalations. There was a hierarchy to it, of course. First, you'd escalate to the duty manager, who was often as elusive as a unicorn. If by some miracle you managed to get a hold of them, they'd immediately escalate it to level 2 support. And level 2? They were the masters of the "we're looking into it" response. A phrase that translated to, "We have no idea what's going on, but we're going to pretend we do." But the real magic happened when something reached the VP level. This was rare, and when it did occur, it was met with a collective sigh of relief from all lower levels. The VP's response? A carefully crafted email to the customer, filled with corporate jargon and no actionable solutions, effectively putting the issue into a black hole from which it would never return. Of course, the customers had their own strategies to cope. Some became expert at the game, knowing exactly what to say to trigger an escalation, while others simply gave up, resigning themselves to the fact that their issues would never be resolved. Meanwhile, the reps at enterprise support congratulated themselves on another day of successful avoidance, high-fiving each other for the number of tickets closed without resolution. The 24/7 support line continued to buzz, a monument to the company's commitment to customer service, or at least, the appearance of it. And so the cycle continued, day after day, night after night. In the hallowed halls of enterprise support, where the true art of customer service was the ability to never actually provide any. Ask any software companies on their support staff strength during sales pitches. Companies need to publish number of tickets handled, number of customer service agents, average resolution time, worst case resolution times, and the percentage in the worst case resolution times.